What's up, what's up, what's up, boys and girls? My name is Plant Powers, and this is Twin Mirror, an adventure game that is driven by the player's choice. We're going to be playing as Sam Higgs as he returns to his hometown for a funeral of a friend, and something happens, and we are going to try to puzzle it together to see what happened to us. Who do we talk to, and how can I... Oh, there we go. Just wanted to change my save slot there. There we go. Now we can do a new game. Let's go. So we get to choose who do we talk to, and what do we do, and what choices we take.
The skies are finally clearing up after a light rainfall most of the afternoon.
Are going to shape how the story folds out. So this is... It's nothing new, but its setting should be quite something.
Coming up after a short break, mental health expert Dr. Will will discuss the recent opioid epidemic that's been affecting.
Basswood, your typical backyard American town.
Change my clothes and wash my hands. Does the well go down that low? Let me breathe and I'll let you go.
Hey, you're going to be at the wake, right? Bug.
I'm down in desperation.
I wonder who Bug is.
There's a radio station. I'm playing wrong in my ear.
So it's a mining town. Or an industrial town.
Keep coming alive.
Memories are flooding back in.
Keep coming alive. Keep coming alive. Keep coming alive. Keep coming alive.
Keep coming back alive. Keep coming alive. I wonder what this song means into the game. Guess we'll find out. Lookout point. Where's the Mountain State? Couldn't read the license plate there.
Time to kill before the funeral. Might as well spend it here.
Spend it here in the middle of the road? Oh, there's like a park thing here. Can I jump this fence?
Funeral isn't for a while, and I'm not gonna walk into town.
Right, okay, gotcha. But how do we... I kind of wanna check the lookout points. But there's a tiny fence in our way. Oh no, here we go, okay.
This place was always one for decisions. Somewhere for things to fall apart.
Basswood State Forest. Restoration sign. The company made sure we knew how generous they were.
Welcome back to Basswood, Sam.
Restoration made possible thanks to the generous donations of the New Virginia coal. So there is what Sam thinks.
Welcome back to Basswood, Sam.
Like, he thinks it out loud. And then there's a little snippet of what's... I don't know, the narrator thinks we should know? I don't know. Bit weird, but okay. Maybe Sam thinks in two different ways. Text and
I came up here every chance
voiceover.
I could. One of the all-time great views. Really makes a small town look big.
Let's check out the view, shall we? I love the foggy mountains though. Oh, that is quite something. Way up high as well. Let me check this plaque here. Orientation boards. A view of Basswood, a travel through West Virginia. Founded in 1865, this small mining town quickly grew along with the coal industry. At its peak, Basswood produced more coal than any other town in West Virginia, with the Basswood mine being one of the most consistent coal mines in the US. And it was ruined. I wonder what happens. Closed down. Sucks. Basswood is also a sucks to simply let nature be nature outside of the Appalachian Trail, with its hundreds of miles of hiking trails. A perfect example of the true West Virginian way of life, Basswood is both a reminder of its past and a glimpse into the bright future. Okay, read that. What is crossed out there? Basswood is also a wonderful place. Ah, okay. I guess people of Basswood aren't quite as fond of that description.
I'm not sure Nick would even want me at his funeral, given how I left things.
Let's look at the river.
I remember spending entire summers on the banks, fishing with Nick.
A nice looking village though, in a valley, a river, quite cool.
My hometown. It felt more imposing in my nightmares.
What's so wrong about it though?
Strange to think of Basswood without its mine.
Okay, let's head back then. I think we checked out everything we could. Fall hazards. Because the sign protects better than sturdy
You'd
railings.
think the massive cliff face would be a giveaway.
Well, some people do like to play their cards, you know, gamble their life. Emergency phone, directly connected to the emergency
I
line.
get the feeling it still sees some use, given how bad the coverage is up here.
Basswood Wildlife Area. West Virginia's scenic mountain forests are home to deer, flying squirrels, red foxes, field mice, rabbits, and cave bats, among other animals. Bobcats, wild boars, and even black bears have been seen all over the state. Even very remote farmsteads have occasionally sighted the eastern cougar, puma concolor, on the prowl. Hunting rules. When hunting, carry with you any and all requirement permits and licenses. Do not hunt while under the influence of alcohol. Hunting is forbidden between half an hour after sunset and half an hour before sunrise.
These trails were great to walk if you wanted to feel truly alone.
The Appalachian Trails.
Hunting is another tradition I could never get behind. Just don't see the appeal.
Hunting is disgraceful, honestly.
Some of these species are endangered. She wrote an article about it.
Okay. No hiking. Trail closed 3 years ago due to a landslide. Huh.
A lot of people were upset when it closed, but not upset enough to fix it.
Can we see the landslide from here? Maybe it's further up. Food locker keeps hikers and hunters safe from bears. You are in bear country. Food and odors attract
I left a
bears.
sandwich in it for a whole week once. Dad never let me forget it.
So you come up and... I never been hunting, honestly, and I never will. But do you go... You leave your foods? I guess you leave your food and then you go hunt. And then you come back here to, like, eat, I guess? Otherwise you would attract...
I used to love
Predators,
looking
eh?
at Basswood from up here. Helped give me perspective. Until that day.
Honestly, in my opinion, if you're going to go hunting, you should be hunted as well. It's just fair game. Oh, it's going... What the hell is going on?
Why can't the real world be as clear and peaceful as my own mind?
Damn, this is Nirvana level stuff going on right here. those memories? Basswood rail something.
Even if it does mean nothing stays hidden in here. Not even me.
Wow, this is quite the place. This is quite cool. I wish my mind worked like this. Okay, can I check the optimal shot angles? Seriously? Do you memorize physics equations? Can I check them out? Doesn't seem like I can. Can only look at them, I guess. Alright, let's carry. Ooh, what was that? Basswood rail accident. Damaged track led to derailing.
I've been meaning to ask you something. Don't freak out. Would you be my little girl's godfather? I wouldn't trust anyone else with this.
I'm assuming that's Nick.
And yet I stopped taking his calls. He even called once the day before he died. I'll never know what he wanted to talk to me about.
Oh man, that sucks, dude. So you knew it was him and still decided not to answer. I guess something happened between them two. Check out this memory.
This is Anna. She works freelance. Does a lot of the human interest pieces.
What can I say? I'm interested in humans and their pieces. What do you like to write?
I gotta run to a review with Walt. You two feel free to chit-chat. And Sam, be nice.
I had never met someone so interested in others. Even in me.
Is he talking about Nick or that girl? Probably Nick.
The story is important. You know I think that. It's just... people around here have short tempers and long memories. Be careful. Sam, are you even listening to me?
I heard you, Anna. But no, I wasn't listening.
Okay, is there any more memories that come to us? I quite like the fact that the memories come to us, as in you just so happen to remember something, and then a memory comes flooding in, sort of. That's quite cool concept.
Come on, Anna, look at this.
Look at his
What is it?
t-shirts.
Someone skinny dipping?
Anna, you really need to see this.
I can't even see. Something's blocking it. Sam, what are you doing?
I'm trying to be romantic.
What? Wait. Please don't tell me you're proposing.
Oh, that's not a good answer.
I'm down on one knee, a ring. What else would I be doing?
Oh no.
You look like I just ran over your grandma. Okay, the silence is really starting to scare me now. Anna, please say something.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring. You should know that. We've discussed it before.
You know what? I think she and Nick were having a something. Maybe after, maybe
We weren't happy.
during the relationship, I don't know.
She was the one brave enough to face that.
And
Lost in my head again. How much time did I miss?
that's probably why they stopped talking, Sam and Nick. Bug, you really not going to come? I think that's what it says. Press start to read new entry. Sorry, select. I decided to take a walk on the promontory before Nick's funeral. I thought I wasn't ready to face Basswood again, but the past is already pulling me back in. My memories are so vivid. It's as if I'd never left. Take a walk, remember that night at the spyglass, return to the car, you've wasted enough time. Okay. And we have some people as well here. So we have Anna, the one that got away. Would my whole life be different had she said yes? Seeing her again, that's going to be hard. Yet part of me is looking forward to it. The rest of me wants to run around and leave now. We have Nick. Nick's been my friend since we were kids, my only friend. I ghosted him 2 years ago when I left Basswood, and now he's ghosting me by being dead. Literally. So maybe we just left Basswood. Maybe there wasn't a love triangle situation going on. And we have ourselves. I left Basswood 2 years ago to run away from a job at a small-time newspaper, a town full of angry people, and a failed relationship. I didn't glance back. Now I'm going home to attend my best friend's funeral. What could be more fun than facing all your past mistakes at your friend's graveside, right? I couldn't picture anything more fun than that, honestly. Can we run at all, or can we just...
I missed the funeral. Maybe it's for the best.
Joan,
On the bright side, Nick's not alive for me to let him down again.
we can only run at this pace, I guess. Are you still coming, Walter?
Sorry, Walter, but I don't think I'll stick around. Given up already? Just a quick, depressing jaunt down memory lane and then you're gone? I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is hurt. Lots of hurt. And you might be right. But it's been 2 years. It's time to face the world. Time to adult. The good news, though, at least you don't have to do it alone.
Man, adulting sure can be hard sometimes. I like these inner monologues, that's quite cool. And the way the subtitles have that effect on them. Twin mirror. It's a nice logo though. The way the W and the M kind of mirror each other. Clever. You're still coming. I really hope you can make the wake. You'll be at the Haven. Nick won't care. I'm almost there. Yeah, we're going. I mean, he was our best friend, right? Our only friend. I mean, we owe it to him, honestly. Got stuck in traffic. Almost there.
Lost the signal. Some things never change.
This is why we left, in reality. Terrible Wi-Fi coverage. Let's put on a brave face, see our old friends, acquaintances maybe, and get this funeral out of the way, shall we? Joan Bug Waldron, Nick's daughter. Can't imagine what she's going through. Oh, that's Bug.
Yuli, you actually came.
It's been a while. You've gotten taller.
I like her
Can
shirt.
we talk?
We're talking right now.
It's cold.
So,
You left.
Joan, that's not fair.
You left.
Well, it is a fact. Trying to explain, but you might not understand. She's a little girl, after all. But, I mean, we should treat her as an adult, especially with the current situation.
It was more complicated than just me and you.
It's always more important than me.
Joan, listen. After Anna and I broke up, I couldn't keep living with her. I didn't have anywhere else to stay. So I moved back in with my mom, who's over in Connecticut these days.
You didn't call, text, or anything. You were just gone.
I don't know what to say to that. You're right. I wasn't in a state where I could reach out to anyone. I'm still not. If Nick hadn't died, I never would have come back.
Thanks for being honest. You're always at least honest. Listen, I wanted to talk to you about what happened to Dad. It doesn't make sense. He wouldn't have just crashed. He drove like a grandma, you know that. It's wrong. I don't buy it.
I'm just in town for the funeral, Joan. I'm not a PI or a cop.
You're the closest thing I can talk to. Will you just look into it, Muley? Please?
She wants her father's death to mean something. But where does that lead?
Wait, who is this guy?
What if it leads to the truth? That could change everything.
An hour ago, you wanted to run away. Now you want to start another investigation?
A few questions won't hurt anyone. Just tonight. To reassure her. And myself.
This is a wake. If you poke around, people may end up poking back. Okay, whatever you do, at least leave the kid out of it. It would be cruel to lead her on.
True.
Friends don't lie to each other.
Even if it means disappointing her again. It's your call.
I'm with the man with the glasses. Keep her out of it. Promise to look into it. Yeah, maybe we should keep. Yeah, it's a difficult situation, but I'm gonna keep her out of it. Yeah.
I wish it didn't happen too, Bug. But sometimes life just isn't fair.
I thought he meant something to you, too.
He did mean something to me. He was my best friend. But you can't fix this by trying to force pieces that don't fit together.
Whatever. I'm tired. If my mom asks, tell her I went home.
She seems really mature for her age, though. I mean, I don't want to drag her into it, and for whatever reason this happens to be foul play, I don't want to put her in harm's way, you know? So I think it's best if we just tackle this on our own. She'll forgive us, I think. I wonder who that man is, the one inside our heads. I thought it was a version of ourselves, but it appears to be someone completely different. Also, I'm not sure popping these pills right now is the best idea. Not sure what they're for, but maybe he has a disease or something that needs to be controlled, checked in with pills, but I don't know. Maybe that's why we're tripping balls back at the Outlook. These pills, they're laced with the DMT.
Might as well talk to Walter. I'll have to, sooner or later.
Ah, here we go. Oh, we can walk faster. Let me just check. I think there was something here. Kathy's car. Her car is older than her daughter.
Seems Kathy's been keeping this running 100,000 miles past its prime. I hope she's not running short on money.
I mean, it doesn't look all that bad. Needs a paint job, sure, but Okay, can we check out every car here? Or... The force has seen better
Some of the
days.
police force stopped by, which means most of the police force stopped by.
So everyone's having like pre-funeral drinks at this drinking hall, I guess. Tyra's car.
Whoever said you can judge someone by their car never met Tara.
Oh, she's going to be this tiny woman or something. There's a dinosaur in the front dash. That's quite cool. Alright. So we're going to talk to Walter. Everything has to be a reference to the mine.
Same old town, same old bar. The more things change.
Walleye Wednesdays. What does that say? Peel and shrimp. 40 cents a piece. Eat in only. Reflection pond $2. 1 ounce, 11 ounce drafts. Cool. $2 for a
the cat
beer
food
is
is
not
under
bad.
the sink. Yes, it is, Mother.
Former
Trust
boss.
me.
Friendly as ever.
Oh, Samuel is here. I'll call you back. Samuel Higgs, as I live and breathe. Has it really been over 2 years? Regardless, I'm so glad you finally made it. It's good to see you. What kept you?
A trip down memory lane. I missed the funeral, but I made it to Nick's wake.
You have to bring it in for a hug. Basswood back in town requirement.
Look at this
So good to see
eye-to-eye
you.
contact.
Even if I wish the circumstances were different.
Hug him or
In
step
times
back.
like these, we need the comforting touch of others.
No thank you, man.
Still not a fan of being touched?
Is anyone?
We're big huggers out here. Big huggers. We've never understood that. Also, have you spoken to Anna lately?
No, why?
No reason. If you get the chance, we should catch up. We should really catch up.
Yeah,
I'll see you inside.
as long as you promise to keep your hands to yourself. Journal updated. Let me actually check this out. Everyone knows Nick and I were best friends. Everyone thinks I owe it to him to be here. His daughter Joan goes even further. She thinks I should stay here and investigate her father's death. Her old boss Walter is sure to have something to say too. I won't be able to sneak past him. Also, we have new people here. Oh, our character was updated. Same town, same doubts and contradictions. Face it or escape it. This time I made a different decision. Okay. My old boss at the paper, I'd say he taught me everything I know, but given my track records, that wouldn't be much of a compliment. I always thought Walter was the decent sort, the rare breed who truly believes his job is to serve the community. He's definitely overdoing the father figure thing at times. And we have Joan. Of all people I hurt when I left Basswood, Joan is the one who least deserved it. She was just a kid and my goddaughter. But it's a tough job to be a lonely kid's only friend. I couldn't hack it. Now that her dad died, things aren't going to get any easier for her. Angry, hurt, stubborn, hard to believe Joan was the one who nicknamed me Mooly. Also, see through well-meaning bullshit, even when it's for her own goods. Alright, let's get some Dutch courage here.
I'm not ready for this.
And let's just get in, shall we?
Here we go.
Mr. Samuel Higgs, big shot investigative reporter.
Didn't think you'd ever be back in here.
I'd gladly slash your tires.
Damn.
I mean, you couldn't leave town. And you are leaving town right after this, right?
Yeah, we're just...
As if you aren't. Well, Nick's memory only goes so far.
Only words. Don't mean to cause any trouble here. Just arrived into town.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, whatever.
Come on, it ain't worth it. Making friends already, I see.
Declan, been a while.
Hey, careful. I'd rather not be working tonight. And you always seem to angry up everyone's blood.
I'm only here to pay my respects to Nick. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, shame that. You watch yourself.
Why is it a shame? You won't be back into town? You miss me that much?
I think it's time I go put up a photo at the memorial board. That's what people do, right? Declan lacks subtlety, but he loves this town like no one else.
Shall we speak further with Declan? Let's look at the miners, maybe. Excuse me, guys. We can talk to them as well.
In general already don't like me, and the article just made it worse.
Let me just attend the wake, pay homage to Nick. Declan's the local law enforcement. I vaguely remember him from school. He used to get into fights a lot, usually to protect smaller kids. No one was surprised that he became a cop. And we have Joel. All the miners in Basswood lost their jobs when the mines closed. I know better than to provoke them. Did we have a say in the mining being closed? Did we publish something that maybe led to the closing of the mine? I don't know. Shall we talk to Declan? Let me see.
You always did know how to start a ruckus. Can't say I missed that. You always did know how to start a ruckus.
Alright. Guess that's what they say.
Can't say I missed that.
Booth, a plaster. Hasn't been replaced in decades. Okay. Oh, there's Tara.
Sammy! Oh, it's been ages.
Tara?
Oh, me? I've had this stomach thing lately, always churning. And this thing with Nick, his car went up like a Sunday ham. He burned alive, you know. Have you met Hugh?
What the fuck?
He took over the pharmacy just after you
You seem
left.
vaguely joyful
no.
about that.
The infamous Sam. I've read that article you wrote on the mine. You must have put in a lot of legwork on that.
Shall we ask him what the... Yeah, why not? Give us an honest answer here, please.
You read it. What do you think?
Of the writing? Fine. Fine. Of the reporting? Something that needed to be done. Many medicines are a bitter brew, but you still need to take them.
That's nice of you to say.
Oh, don't hesitate to drop by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam, you...
Guess he
But for
wasn't
now,
affected.
I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
Right? I mean, he was indirectly affected by the closing of the mine if he runs the pharmacy, right? Less people in town, I guess. Sheriff Mitchell.
Bess always had a soft spot for Nick. I think she liked his work ethic.
And then we have you.
No more
Pretty
than
courageous of him to try his luck in Basswood, given the state of
It was
things.
4,000.
Oh, he's new in Basswood?
That's what crooked pharmacists want you to do. But that amount is...
Oh, Mine Palace. Okay.
Can't believe this whole thing's still working.
We're going to have some memories here, or... Is this like a voluntary thing? Do we go into our mind palace on our own accord? Look at that t-shirts. I really like that. It's a nice effect.
Daddy, 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 open your eyes and wake up. The kids and I've been busy, and we got a little something for you that's gonna make you smile all day.
Please don't tell me I'm like dancing all on my own, eyes closed, up in the stage, like a lunatic.
Lights are out. It's time sit yourself down. Now you should know.
Oh, the music slowly twisting away. It's a nice memory, albeit depressing since we're not with her anymore. Oh, this is the arcade machine in our memory.
Nick and I spent so much money on this machine.
I never got to play Pac-Man on the machine, to be honest. Not quite old enough for that. It's Kathy. Hello.
There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce, but anyone can see she's taking his death hard.
Okay, so we got the ex-wife here. Talk to her.
Kathy,
Sam, you actually came. You got some nerve. Joan texted me. Says she already went home after you upset her.
I was just... I don't know.
Look, Joan was really hurt when you left town. Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and Joan's never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town. All right?
Right. Shall we? I'm gonna be honest here.
Your daughter thinks Nick's crash doesn't make sense.
She's a little girl who lost her father. She's confused.
That's
right
true,
now.
yeah.
Don't you go encouraging her, or worse, putting those thoughts in her head. I frankly thought you knew better.
I mean...
Do you think she has a point?
Yeah.
I think you should stay away from her.
She doesn't like us all that much either. It's comprehensible, that's fine, yeah. Can we look at the photo? Oh, we can go into our man palace. Check the memory out. Okay. Does take a while to come to this place though, because it has to load the environment. The iconic music.
You're a lot like Pac-Man, Sam.
I consume everything in my path?
You find every last bite. The mine closing wasn't your fault. Your investigation just hurried things up. You probably saved some lives, you know.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Muley.
You piece of
Language.
Oh.
Their wedding ring?
I didn't know you were thinking about marriage.
No, just
Oh, it's just
jewelry I've been looking at.
feels like the right thing to do.
Dad, what's the point of getting married?
Well, it's just one of those things people do, Bug. Here, you can play.
Someone has to show you grown-ups. Video games are the realm of the young.
Don't question
Talk
it,
to Anna.
just get married. Because everyone else does,
I'll
so
talk
you
to her
should
about
do
it
too.
when I show her the ring.
If you say so. Hey, just remember I'm here, right? If you need anything. Anything but my arcade secrets. Those I'll take to the grave.
I'm not dissing on marriage, by the way. Just, at least personally, I don't see the sense in it. But everyone does what they feel
Sorry
like.
we lost
so.
touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy.
If it makes you happy, then it's the best thing you should do, right? Let's check out the rest of the photos. Nick, Joan.
Look at us.
Joan.
He was more her best friend than a dad.
It's us three again, fishing.
This photo always looked weird. Nick could never keep a straight face.
Don't know why they used it as a centerfold of this piece, but...
Happier times.
Basswood Jungle Team.
I wonder who took that picture.
The hell is a Jungle Team?
Bug was so small back then. We drove straight to the sea after work on a Friday. Hell of a weekend. Those two were a great team.
So I guess Nick worked at the same place as us. probably. Okay, let's take a step back here.
Samuel, guess I lost the bet.
Bet?
Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood? Not after you went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
Who was the bet with?
Okay, I'll bite. Tell me, Dennis, who did you have a standing bet with?
Myself. So I guess I also won.
Great.
What are you even doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am.
Well, at least he knows
I thought
it.
he was a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way.
Why does he have a pistol?
Relax. I'm just playing. At least tell me how you been.
Guess America, right? In open carry license or something. It's West Virginia, so I'm sure it's perfectly within the law there. Like, let's see.
Yeah, like you'd care.
Not too much. But suit yourself if you want to be like that. Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually liked. Speaking of which...
It's Anna. Oh. Oh, she's gonna do a little ditty as well.
As time draws near, my dearest dear, when you and I must part, how little you know of the grief and woe in my poor aching heart. 'Tis but I suffer for your sake. Believe me, dear, that's true. I wish that you were staying here.
That was beautiful. Oh man, that must have been emotional for her. Journal updated. Let's check out these characters, shall we? We have three more people. Dennis, the IT guy at the paper I used to work for. I remember him as a bitter and mean-spirited guy. A loner will not make friends in Basswood. So am I, but it doesn't matter. But it doesn't mean we're kindred spirits. We have Tara, the office administrator at the Basswood jungle. Is a proverbial weird coworker. She likes everyone and everything. Dinosaurs, romance novels, evangelical TV, conspiracy theories, rice cookies, unusual street names, you name it. She'd talk about it for hours. That's why she has a dinosaur in the front dash, I guess. Hugh is the new in town, but it seems like he knows how to fit in. Then again, as a town pharmacist, fitting in is part of his job. Still, it's decent of him to have come to Nick's wake. Oh, and we have been Kathy here as well. Married young and divorced quick. I'm not sure she's ever really liked me, though I was their daughter's godfather. Or maybe that just made things worse. Kathy's never forgiven me for disappearing from Joan's life. As we have to make amends with a lot of people in this town. Shall we go directly... Oh, there's some flowers there I haven't checked.
Should I have brought flowers? Do people expect me to?
I mean, probably. Anyways, we're going to take a quick break right here, and then we're gonna go over and talk to Anna. And get reacquainted, I guess. Thank you so much, boys and girls, for watching. Let me know what you think of the video by dropping a like or a dislike down there in the thumbs up or down icon thingy-majigs. And if you, on the off chance, enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing. I'll only say this once because I find it quite boring to do so. Anyways, thank you so much, boys and girls, and I'll see you all in the next one, hopefully. Bye for now.